Okay. Um, hey y'all, my name is Sierra. I don't really know what I want to say, but it's been a day. It has definitely been a day. Like I wanted to record in like the beginning ish middle of my day, and I feel like I received confirmation. I'm just like, I gotta start recording. I gotta get back. I gotta get back into putting myself out there because, as you can see, it's really nothing to be put out there. Nothing going on at all. Not over here. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna do this. I'll wait until I get my hair done. I'll figure something out, but I'm not in a good headspace physically and mentally to do it just yet. But I guess as long as you are praying and showing up, all you gotta do is do it. All you gotta do is do it. And trust me, this is like, I was told so many times, like people don't even care for real. Like if people sit long enough to listen to you, hear what you have to say, then you golden. But at the very least, people get bored like 3 seconds in and leave and go to the next video. So it's not even a thing to be like, oh, I'm ashamed. I don't want to be out here looking like this. Trust me. No, I do not. The last thing I want to do is be out here looking like this. So, one way or another, for whatever it's worth, now today is the official day. Today is the 25th. Today is the 24th of April. My uncle's birthday is today. He passed away almost 2 years ago. He passed away almost 2 years ago, and I don't know, just been trying to get through the day, working and eating and running errands and all that good stuff. But like I was saying, I received confirmation, and it didn't feel like a coincidence. It didn't feel like maybe this is just random. I've been watching this one girl on YouTube, and I've been watching her since like September of last year. And in the strangest way, she literally hits everything on the head. Every video that she uploads, it's like she's talking to me. Her name is Jadina, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Oh my god, I'm so stuffy, and I hate that. I hate it. But Jadina is her name, I believe. I'll tag her below if I upload this. I will upload this. I have to upload this. Today is her birthday as well. And she put out a video yesterday that I just saw today. And I was just like, why is she telling me that I need to start documenting and things are going to start changing? And I've been hearing that message so much lately. Things are going to start changing. And from my end, it don't feel like it. If a doggone sure don't look like it, because I don't feel like I'm, and I guess it's about perspective. Like a lot of life and what we go through, it's about perspective. So if we choose to be like, oh, life is so this and it's so that, like, we're probably not gonna really reap the benefits. But if we choose to, I don't know, be optimistic, be positive in spite of all things, just working so hard to be positive, to pray, to get in your Bible. And I'm working on that too. I don't have it all figured out. And I for doggone sure ain't going around thumping people upside their head with a Bible either. But I'm so tired, y'all. I'm doing everything I can to just keep it together. I got a busy weekend ahead, and it's Thursday night. It's literally about to be 11 o'clock. I don't even know how that happened. I've been doing overtime all week. I'm just trying to get some money. And baby, that's a whole other thing too. This might be an hour video. I don't even know how much storage my poor laptop can hold because my phone is done. My phone been done like hours, like months ago. My phone been done. I have literally no storage on my phone. And a guy that I was talking to on social media for a while, he checks in on me every now and again, and I'm just like, oh, that's my baby, he's so sweet. And I told him, I'm like, dude, I ain't got no storage on my phone. I can't record nothing even if I wanted to. And he like sent me a voice note explaining how to like use a different app to keep my things without having to delete anything. And I'm just like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And he sent this to me like over a week ago now, probably close to 2 weeks ago now, and I haven't done it. But I have the voice note that he sent me, and I'm very, very grateful. So thank you, Zion. If you ever get to see this, I'll probably text you and let you know that I put a little Easter egg in this in this video for you. But I want to talk about a lot, but I'm going to condense it as much as I can because I do not like editing. People that's like on social media for real and they consistently upload and they have amazing content, or even if they got boo-boo dookie ass shit content, that's still like when you edit, that's not no 15-30 minute process unless you're doing like maybe a reel or a short or a TikTok. And I used to do TikTok pretty often. It never took 30 minutes. Even if it was like 60 seconds, it never took 30 minutes. Maybe that's just me and not like, I don't know, being well versed in editing, and it just took me a while. Okay, so one thing that I really want to get off my chest because it's been messing with me all the way, and I'm so grateful that I didn't see this at the beginning of my day, because then I really would have just been like, you know what, to hell with all of this, to hell with everything, bro. Like it was God's timing that I saw what I saw when I saw it. I had a really good friend of mine. I was just thinking to myself earlier, I'm like, back in high school, we used to be like the obnoxious, and in case you can't tell by my court, that's why I don't want to do this. In case you can't tell by my personality, I'm like really quirky. I'm like weird. I'm awkward. But around the right people, I'm like extremely goofy. I have a very serious face. And like, I feel like that make a lot of people not even want to talk to me in the first place. And I just have RBF. That's all. Just RBF. But when I met her, when I first moved to the predominantly white suburban area that I lived in for over 10 years. I was in that area. I was in LaGrange Park for a very long time. And when I first moved out there, I was starting middle school actually. And I met this girl. And she was just loud. She was crazy. She just had all the personality in the world. I don't even remember how we met, but I have to assume that because we was like literally lived across the street from each other, we took the same bus. That had to be like literally where we met. I was in a new environment. I wasn't really trying to make friends. I just wanted to go back to where I belong. I did not want to be where I was. But some way, somehow, we ended up meeting. We got cool quick. Like, if I look back at every friendship that I have, that started and is still, in my life, probably me and her clicked the fastest. Like, it's so crazy. I'm just like, I don't want to be here. But this girl was like so funny and so bubbly, and she was, like I said, she was so loud. Oh my goodness, she had big titties, bro. She always had big titties. I'm not. Hey, women are beautiful, but nah, baby, you gotta have something. You gotta have something else. If it ain't hanging, okay, all right, chill. My emotions are all over the place. Literally, I'm just laughing to keep from crying, bro. Like, trying to keep myself together right now. But she was one of the best people. And I don't think at that time in my life, I don't think I realized that I needed her as much as I actually did. Because without her, I have a few friends here and there, like, people to hang out with at the school, maybe on the weekends. But that was my homie. Used to go over her house. She used to come up. I looked back at our pictures, and she was at my crib all the time. I'm like, did this bitch ever go home? Like, that was my dog. And I found out she passed away today. And I looked on Facebook. My nose is about to run. I think so some snot flew on my glasses. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. The hell was I even saying? I guess what I'm really trying to say is we hadn't spoken in a very long time. We had a very close-knit relationship literally through the majority of high school, all of middle school. And I want to say that it was something small, or maybe it was nothing at all. People just kind of naturally drift apart, especially after high school. And I felt for a long time until it just eventually just left my mind altogether. I'm just like, damn. There's some people that I feel like there was a reason why we drifted apart, but Aaliyah, for the most part, I don't know why. I really don't know why. I really, mind you, we graduated 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years in the summer since we graduated high school. It wasn't nothing serious, if it was even anything at all. But I'm only saying it had to be something because we literally did not talk. We went to the same community college and we bumped into each other one time. And I don't even think we texted. I don't think we bothered to hang out or anything. So whatever it is, whatever it could have been, I just feel like bottom line is we never know how much time left that we have. We never know how much time we have left. So many of us are young and we feel like what they say, the world is your oyster, and some people might even think they invincible and they can do this and they can do that. And yeah, there's the opportunities are endless, limitless. You want to do this, you want to go here, do it. But don't feel like you have all the time in the world. Excuse me. I found out like it had to be last year, at some point last year, because I saw her TikTok. We were friends. We were friends on literally every social media that we both had. We were friends. So it wasn't nothing big. I feel like once we just stopped talking, we got accustomed to not talking. I found out that she got married in like 2021, but I didn't get an invite. And it's no. It's cool. It's cool. I really, no resentment at all. You know, regardless of what happened today, no resentment at all. I just, we didn't talk, so we didn't talk. And I didn't think nothing of it. I just really don't know and don't understand why we stopped. But now she's gone. And I just found out today. My uncle's birthday. This girl that literally be on it. She be on it every single time. Every single time I watch her videos. I try to watch as many as I can. I try to watch them as soon as she upload. But, her birthday today. And then the icing on the cake. A childhood friend literally passes away. She had breast cancer. I don't know if I mentioned that. Memory ain't too good. And plus I just haven't done this in a long time. I haven't sat in front of a camera. I haven't recorded myself. I don't feel like this is presentable, but all in all, I'm here. I'm doing it. And rest in peace, Aaliyah. Rest in peace. I don't take anything for granted. Every moment that we did have together, as loud as we were at like 7:30 a.m. getting on the bus, literally even after school, loud, obnoxious. Think of two black girls like in the back of the bus, or sometimes we were bold enough to sit like right behind the bus driver and just be loud. It was crazy, and it wasn't even no like, I don't know what people think of when they think of two loud black girls, but we were just having the time of our lives, just talking and laughing and being kids. And I feel like the rest of the bus was probably like looking at us like, do y'all know we just woke up? Like, this is my best friend. This is my sister. And that's life. That is one of the very sad factors of life. Myself nor anyone else has limitless time here on earth. No one is immortal. So, I love you, Aaliyah. Every single day that I got to spend with you, that I had to put up with your ass in class, getting in trouble, and just being young together, man, that's some of the best years of my life. And thank you for just being with me on my journey, transitioning from one place to the next, because you made it a million times easier. And if I could thank you one last time, I definitely would. So I said I wanted to keep this short, and it's almost 20 minutes. I'm gonna be editing, because I don't even know how do you do this? Like, I'm on a laptop. I don't know how to use CapCut on a laptop. A, and B, can I like move it to my phone? This probably wasn't a good idea, damn it, but I'm gonna figure it out. There's some more things that I gotta figure out. I gotta pray, because it's already late. So I really gotta record this, and I'll leave it here tonight, and I'll figure out the rest tomorrow or something. But it will get uploaded. I don't care how bad I look. I don't care what the quality is like. This shit will get uploaded. I'm sorry for cussing, God, but my last and final thing. It's time to quit my job. It's time to leave my company that I have been working with for um April just ended, so it's been about 4 years. It's been about 4 years that I've been working with this company, that this company has been dealing with me, putting up with me, and it feels like it's time. This is why I felt, and no, it's not. I just, I put things together as the day went on, but ultimately, this is why it's time for me to document, because things are about to shift quickly. I don't know if it's just for me. I don't know if it's for somebody else out there, but I gotta tell it, and I gotta tell it. I gotta tell it my way, and I have to do it my way. Nobody is gonna like it. Maybe two people out there will understand, but I'm quitting my job tomorrow. I'm putting in a 2-week notice, and I don't have a backup. My savings account has my savings account, take that how you will. that's what the savings account is giving. Take that as you will. I don't have a second job. I don't have a second stream of income. Saying this out loud and looking at myself in the camera. But God. Okay? I'm gonna keep y'all posted. It ain't just gonna affect me, it's gonna affect everybody around me. I will not have a job in 2 weeks. And that's not enough to put thousands, not even, if we being honest, not even hundreds of dollars. But I've been talking to God. I've been talking to God for a very long time. If I felt like getting up, I would literally go get my journal and I would go show you guys. I wrote a 2-week notice letter in my journal at the end of January. That's not a long time, but I've been feeling for a long time before writing that letter that it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Yeah, it's time for me to go. I think one of the very, very, very important things that we need to remember, if you believe in God, if you love God, if you trust God, you have to remember that His ways are not your ways. His ways are not my ways. In this economy, in this world that we live in, who, with their own mind, with their own thoughts and, way of being, way of living, who is going to up and quit their job? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess that's, I know that's the direction that I'm headed in. And if you want to be honest, if I don't quit, I'll probably get fired sooner or later anyway. And either way it goes, my obedience to God is what is my priority. My obedience to God is my priority, and my priority first and foremost. I almost said my priority alone. Like, it is my priority alone, but I do have other priorities after that. And y'all, I'm struggling to pay my bills. I live in a house by the grace of God with my mother and my grandmother, and we all pay on this house. So to some people that'll sound extremely selfish to just quit my job and leave the responsibility on my mom and my grandma, but I'm telling you right now, if God is gonna cut me loose from something, I'll have to go through it, but the ones around me, they're not gonna suffer with me. God has already taken care of it. God has already taken care of me, but I'm probably, more than likely, probably even without a doubt, I'm gonna have to go through some stuff for a while. Weeks, months, hopefully no more than a few months, but whatever it is and whatever it looks like, I'm trusting God. I'm not telling nobody to quit their job, because y'all got a little too crazy with them Beyonce lyrics, because she told y'all to quit y'all job and y'all was quitting y'all motherfucking job like some idiots. Excuse me, God. But I'm doing this because me and God have been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, God, no, I'm not quitting my job. I need this money. I barely have money to afford the things that I have to pay, to afford my car note, this mortgage, food for my dog. You know what I'm saying? I got this little lamp off Amazon, and that was almost $30, and I damn near wanted to cry over $30 for a lamp. Was it $30? This ain't giving $30, is it? Oh, maybe it wasn't $30. I don't know, but it wasn't 10. It wasn't 10 at all. So, you know, with all of that, I'm like, God, I can barely stretch as it is. I'm not giving up my job. And the more I went along, and the more I just prayed in a thought, when I leave my head, I'm like, if I just stop thinking about it, it'll go away. And it never did. It never has. I'm very grateful to work at a place that has excused a lot of my behavior. I never did anything to purposely shame or discredit my job, but I have very much did things in a way that did not benefit my job. Didn't benefit me either, but they've held on to me for a long time, and I'm beyond grateful. I have one of the best manager, bosses, higher up, whatever you want to call him. Like, he is the best in the business. And I won't reveal my job. I won't reveal my my people that work with me. I won't reveal no roles or anything. At this moment, I'm still working there. So maybe after I quit and after I'm no longer with the company, I may give a little more detail. But right now, I'm still with them. And I respect my job, and I respect the people that I work for. So they've done a lot for me. And I feel like my spot is being held because I need a job. Everybody that ain't making 6, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures needs a job. So, I'm not very important, if you will, but God sees me anyway. So somebody else needs this job. Somebody else is working hard. Somebody else is praying and applying, and I'm just holding this spot, keeping the seat warm. Like, I'm not meant to stay here. I've done as much as I could, and the people at this company have helped me out as much as they could. And ain't nobody getting rid of me at this very moment. But again, I'm at the end of the rope, if you will. And honestly, I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to let go. And if that means I fall and 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 fall some more, as long as God is right with me, as long as God will catch me at the end, I don't know how it's gonna look. I pray for the well-being, for the faith of my family and my friends and those around me. Because if I said this to anybody, if I exposed this to anybody, everybody would freak out. Literally trying, are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Did you bump your head? So, just me and you. Just me and you. And God, who is waiting for me to wrap up this video. So, it's been cool. You can expect me a little bit more. This ain't it. No lashes ain't it. No makeup. This ain't it. But it's gonna be okay. That's what I'm so nervous about. I'm like, is it really gonna be okay? Because this ain't gonna be no smooth sailing. This gonna be a bumpy ride, if anything. So, while I'm young and I don't have kids that I have to drag into it, I have a dog. My mom and my grandma, I'm sure they'll be okay. Everybody around me, I'm praying that they're okay. Before I even pray that I'm okay, I just pray that God is with me, okay or not. As long as God is with me, I am okay. Even if I'm at my wit's end. God, you still there? I'm still here, my child. Alright, I'm cool then. But I'm gonna end this. I've talked for 30 some minutes, so that's a good start. But I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm gonna take me a nice hot shower. And it's good. It's all good. It is all good. I'll catch y'all later.